Have you ever wondered why people conform? Conformity is defined as a type of social influence involving a change or belief in behavior in order to fit in with a group. Many people have heard of the Asch conformity experiment, in which a group of people judged the size of lines. The experimenter held up a card with a line on it. The group then must match it to a line of the closest size on another card. Most of the group was in on the experiment and had carefully been told to choose the wrong answer. One person, however, was not in on the experiment. This person 75% of the time conformed to the group answer, even though the answer was obvious. This experiment tested society as a whole, but I wonder if there is a difference in conformity among genders. To find out if gender played a role among conformity, I decided to set up an experiment and record my data. What I did was I asked some of my high school math teachers if they would help me set up the experiment. At the beginning of each class, a teacher would send one person to go on an errand, like get coffee or make copies or something like that. While the person was gone, the teacher instructed the rest of the class to agree with her answer even if it was wrong. When the student came back from the errand, they worked out a math problem as a class. The problem was y plus 15 times 2 equals 33. The real answer should be 3, but when the teacher called on the first student in class, they gave the answer 4. The teacher agreed and called on more people. All agreed with the answer 4. The fifth student, every time called on, would be the student that was not in on the experiment, the student that ran the errand. I did this with 4 math teachers, each having 5 classes a day. A total of 20 classes were experimented on, 10 with the control being male and 10 with the control being female. In the male group, 8 out of 10 of the males gave their own answer, while only 2 of the males conformed and gave the most popular answer. In the female group, 9 females conformed to the group answer, while only 1 gave her own answer. Uh, basically, with these results, it was concluded that females conformed in a group setting more than males. And to find out why I did this, I looked up similar experiments to find the answer. I found that these experiments had similar results, and they gave the explanation on why men and women have different rates of conformity. Um, Basically, it's on their gender roles. In the United States, men and women are viewed as having different gender roles, and according to the research of Eagley, Wood, and Fishbow, women are more concerned than men about the quality of interpersonal relationships, and they take on greater responsibility for establishing and maintaining interpersonal bonds, whereas men do not. Also, women are more empathetic and more accurate on decoding nonverbal communication than males. The male gender role also claimed that men should remain independent and not agree closely with others, while it seems it's acceptable for women to conform to group behavior. In today's society, conformity is a way to fit in and seek approval. Through my results and the findings of other experiments, women tend to conform more in society than men. This is due to their ideals and gender roles in life. While women are more sensitive and empathetic, men are associated with leadership and independence. These gender roles are mainly why it's assumed that men tend to conform less and women tend to agree more. And that was my experiment on conformity.